Woo. Okay. YouTube vertical live. What is going on? What we got? What we got going on? What do we have going on? All right. What's this? Filter, beam, blush, pop, crush, glow. Wait, am I actually live? 30 seconds in. All right, let's do no filter. I don't need a filter. I don't need a filter. Muted? No? What's this? At least 1 minute of videos needed to start highlight. Oh, highlight. Interesting. What's this? Start a poll. Ooh, let's do a poll. Um, should I do more afternoon check-ins? Yes. Oops. Yes. Give me more. No. No. Alright, let's do that. Stop poll. Okay, so I'm live. What's going on? What is going on? So I wonder what this is like. And if it's even worth doing. Is anyone watching? Is anyone going to see? I'm here talking to myself again. In original format, I'm starting a new live, just like I started my other lives. So let's see what's going on. I am looking at that ticker at the top to see if anyone joins in. So if you're seeing this after, hello, what's going on? Should I do more of these? This is a random afternoon check-in actually. I just felt like doing it. I just had lunch. I had a meeting, and I had a meeting with someone who reached out to me on LinkedIn, wanting to work with us. So that went well, and I haven't had a break today actually. I've not had a break today, and I think it's quite important to have breaks, which I hardly ever do. So I work until my head has a headache and my body says, Alex, don't do anything else. So I think it's good to have a break, and I do kind of need a break as well. So I thought I'll spend my break time on YouTube Live, see what's going on. What should I talk about? I don't know what to talk about. I do know what to talk about. I'm actually, so I didn't go live last week, and was it excuses? Was it an excuse or a reason? I wonder if that should be what the next live is about, tonight's or next week. Excuses versus reasons. What do you think? I think I can only do one poll, and this poll at the moment is, should I do more of these afternoon check-ins? Yeah, I just thought I'd check in. If you're online, how's it going? What's going on? Have you had lunch? Are you back at work? If you're back at work, shouldn't you be working instead of watching the live? Ooh, I'm not going to tell. I won't tell if you don't tell. But maybe these afternoon check-ins could be something that helps you to get through the day. I know what it's like on a Wednesday, actually. You know, it's like we call it hump day. So we might not, you know, we might not feel like working. We might need to be productive in another way. And actually, downtime is a productivity hack, isn't it? Downtime is definitely a productivity hack. So we'll see what's going on. Today I had a meeting this morning, which was really good with our project manager. In terms of, I don't talk about business enough on my channel. Maybe that's something I'll do. In terms of company progress, we've got a good team. We're reaching out to a few more people to see how we can outsource some work, but have other people join our team as well. There's a good amount of interest. People are reaching out to me personally on LinkedIn. People are reaching out to some of our colleagues, and wanting to work with us. So that's a really good sign, I think. Yeah, so it's an interesting times in terms of building a business. I'm definitely on the road to CEO. I think about two lives ago, the one that I had Abs and James and Andre on, we were talking about, wow, that's interesting. So James Adeleke, his last name begins with an A. We had Abdul, and then we had Andre as well. It's like four A's, man, in the building. It was a good live. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. I think it's 2 weeks ago. We spoke about growth, I think. Change equal growth. Anyway, yeah, so in terms of like progressing the company, it's been an interesting journey. I'm putting a lot more time into um, developing a good system and testing a good system. We've relaunched our website, which has some automations in it. That means that people can sign up really easily without having to communicate with us too much. There is some communication in there because we like to consult to make sure that our clients have good websites and they have a good strategy for their websites. And that's a thing that a lot of people don't do. A lot of people launch a website but they don't have any strategy around it. They don't recognize actually that their website is one part of their marketing mechanism. And we really honing on that point when we have new customers. We ask them about who their target audiences are, how they want to work with their target audiences, and we try to define. We don't try to. We help them to define the purpose of their website. So the purpose of your website, if you're looking at starting a website, could be anything, right? It could be get more customers. It could be brand awareness. It could just be purely lead generation. It could be anything. But sometimes having a little bit of a consultation, having a conversation around it, would help us to develop an idea and develop a strategy as to how to utilize your website in the best way. So yeah, so what am I talking about? Company progress. Yeah, so that's what's been happening. So today wasn't too busy, but it was quite productive. I'm gonna have to leave soon and do something else, but I just thought I'd jump on here and have a chat, see if there's anyone who's scrolling through YouTube. So I think these lives are discoverable when you are scrolling through the shorts. So my assumption is that if it doesn't show up live, if you don't see that I'm live now, you might see it pop up in your feed later. If that's the case, drop a comment and let me know. Did you see it later? And how much later actually? Is it 14 hours since it was posted? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 10 days? What was it? Yeah, so I'm excited actually. I think I'm going to do more of these because it's so random. I don't have to think about it too much. I can pop up, ask you how you're doing. You can ask me how I'm doing. We can have a little bit of a chat. You can ask me questions about business because it's a working day. You can ask me stuff about life if you want to. Or, I don't know, you can ask about something that we discuss on the Let's Talk. Maybe. I don't know. It's open, you know? You know how I like it. So it's all good. We keep it flowing. We keep it moving. So what's been going on with you? Are you making progress? Are you making progress? Are you making progress? Are you reaching your goals? Are you closer to your goals? Are you one step closer to your goals? A few weeks ago, I met up with my marketing mentor, Glenn. Amazing. Hey, Glenn, if you watch this. And Glenn was like, how was your day today? How was your week? I was like, yeah, it was okay. He was like, only okay? What happened? Talk to me. And I was like, well, I didn't get to tick off everything on my to-do list. And my to-do list was pretty long that week. And he said to me, you ticked something off. You did something. So you're one step closer. You probably could have done more, but you've done something. And that's worthy of appreciation and celebration. And it's so true. Because sometimes we feel like we've not done anything, but actually we've done 2 or 3 things. And if you are really particular about your to-do list and you do one thing, you're a little bit closer to your goals. If your to-do list is kind of random and it doesn't actually help you to move the needle forward, or it doesn't actually help you to reach your goal, it's just like random things, then maybe you might feel that way. But if you're quite intentional with your to-do list and you've ticked one thing off, then hats off, well done, let's celebrate. You've done something, you're a little bit closer, you're one step closer. So that was a really good point he made to me, and I appreciate that. And I've taken that into the weeks after as well, the days after. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, what's been going on? What's good? How's life? If you're watching this after, leave in the comments. How is life? How are things? Are you making progress? Just says yes, progress. I'm making progress. Yeah. So it's coming to 10 minutes now, which is really cool for live. I just saw that one person joined in. I don't know. What do you do? Is there some kind of celebration thing on here that I can do? Can I do? There's nothing. There's no interactions. Let's leave it. Oh, what's this? Three dots. Share. Oh. Ah. Um. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. So Wednesday is live day for me. I'm going live this evening again. This evening we are talking about community. We're talking about community this evening, the importance of it, what's lacking in community, how do you make use of our community? I'm making this stuff up now, by the way, you can probably tell. And yeah, and what makes a good community and why is community important? So yeah, if you're watching this before Wednesday evening, then look out. I should make a thumbnail, shouldn't I? If I make a thumbnail, then you'll be able to click it. I'll do that. And you can tune into the live. If you're watching it after, watch the replay. Well, it's not really a replay. It's just on YouTube, isn't it? It's a video. So yeah, community. What brought that on? Actually, I had a conversation last night with someone about community. Well, it was about something else, but community was a surrounding theme in the end. And we were talking about how different communities react and behave differently. And it was a good conversation, enlightening in some ways for both of us, which is always a great thing to happen when you're having a conversation. So yeah, this thing about community came up a few times, and we recognize actually that there's some people who feel like they can be familiar with you, and sometimes you might feel like someone's being a little bit nosy, but I think that just comes from this thing of us, having a community, and some people feeling like they're a part of your community simply because they care. They simply care about you and about the community as a whole. So it might come across nosy. There have been some situations where someone's like asking me, "Oh, how are you? What do you do? Do you have kids? Are you married? Whatever." And I'm like, "Why are you asking me all these questions?" And at the end of it, after engaging in some dialogue, they turn around and say, here's something that might help you. Like, here's, I don't know, here's something that I found, an event, something that might be able to benefit you. And I think actually sometimes people ask questions, then they tell you why they're asking you the questions after. But I'm not one of these like too overly private people, so I didn't mind saying that I've got a family or whatever. I mean, I didn't say any of their names, and I didn't say like where they are at this present moment in time. So it was like just conversational. I did think that it was a little bit not really strange because people make conversation, but it was a little bit too upfront for someone that I had only spoken to for like 30 seconds. But the benefit of it was them saying, all right, cool, here's something that I've checked out that might be good for a family person. It was like some event or something. So, you never know. But I think the interesting thing is that we all have this aspect of care. Like, we care about other people, we care about our tribe and people who might fit into our tribe, and we're constantly looking for someone who can fit into our tribe and fit into a community. That's actually natural, right? There's this thing called image match, which you might have heard me speak about before if we've spoken about business or marketing. There's a thing called image match where you can resonate and build rapport faster with someone who looks like you or is of a similar nature. For example, if I go to a networking event and I see another man with a beard, whether it's a blonde beard, a grey beard, or ginger beard, or curly beard, or straight beard, or whatever, this person has a beard, we have something in common. So if I'm at a networking event, I can beckon to that person or gesture to that person from across the room. I can do this, right? And then we've got a connection. So image match is a great thing. So we're always looking for people who can fit into our community. Also, if you go to a country you've never been to before, your eyes, your brain is looking for familiarity. So you're looking for someone that you know. So, community is important. So that's why we're talking about community tonight. So if you're available tonight, check out the live tonight. That would be awesome. I've been looking at this counter so to see who joins, and we've got one viewer. Yay! Welcome on board. Happy to have you. I hope your day or night, wherever you are in the world, is going really, really well, and you're enjoying your evening, your afternoon, your morning. Do me a favor. Don't smash the like if you don't want to, but there's a poll. Do you think I should do more of these afternoon check-ins? So I'm an entrepreneur. If you don't know me, I help people to start businesses, but I also have a website a company that builds websites, and I do lives every Wednesday evening. And also I'm going to start doing some afternoon lives, just like checking in, just to say hello. How are you? What's going on? Hey, Deanne. Oh, I know you. You know me. How you doing? You are amazing because you just made my afternoon. Good to see you. How are you? Should I do more of these? What do you think? I mean, you've only been in for like 2 minutes, but how you doing? What's going on? We haven't spoken for a while actually, so I think we are due a catch up, aren't we? I think we're due a catch up. So, but good to have you anywhere on here. So yeah, hit that poll. Should I do more of them? Let me know what you think. How's your day going? How's things going? Are you busy at work? Are you busy at work? Or are you hardly working? Working hard, or are you hardly working? I won't tell if you don't tell. So, yeah. So today, right, I had a meeting with our project manager this morning, and we had this conversation about like outsourcing, like some work and stuff. And we were talking about how important it is to like just plan out what we're doing, plan out our days, plan out how the process is going to work, and plan out how we work with individuals, and then how we track that as well. And there's a really nice community aspect about my company that we do, where we have a bit of a banter and that kind of stuff. And I find actually it's really really important to have a good community and good culture where you care about each other. And I think that's the basis of community, like we care about each other. I'm good and we are definitely due a catch up. 100%. Let's not talk about work. Ooh. Okay. Let's not talk about work for a little bit. Um, One thing though, let's remember to be grateful. I'm always talking about it, isn't it? So in this moment, you don't have to say it in here, but what are you grateful for? Two things, three things. What are you grateful for in this moment? List them off quickly. If you don't want to talk about work, at least that might help bring a smile to your face. Yes. So I'm gonna leave at I don't know what time I'm gonna leave, maybe in about 20 minutes or so. And there's some work that I need to do. So I think I can do it in about 10 minutes. So if I leave at 1:45, then I'll probably end the live in about 5 minutes or so. But yeah, so I'm trying a new thing. I've not done this live before. My first ever live was done on a Wednesday evening, randomly, just checking it out, trying to see what it would be like to go live. And here I am again, doing a new thing on YouTube. Random afternoon catch up. Random afternoon check in to see how you're doing and to let you know how I'm doing as well. Can I do this every day? Nah, that's too much pressure in it. Too much pressure. I don't think I can do this every day. Maybe every now and again when I feel like it. I think that would be nice to do. Every now and again when I feel like it. Yeah. And the great thing is about this, going like live on YouTube from your phone, is I can do it anywhere. Innit? I can do it literally anywhere. And I can have a conversation with people who I don't get to see often or whatever, just on here. And apparently I can invite people on. I don't know how to do that yet, but apparently we can invite people on. That'd be pretty cool. I think afternoon check-ins are good, but work with me is better to help us keep. Wait, sorry, I can't read. I think afternoon check-ins are good, but work with me is better to help us keep you accountable. Oh, Dia, are you reading my mind? Are you read? All right, stay there. Don't move. Hold on. I'm gonna move my screen in a minute. But last week, actually, it might be up already. This is what you're probably not gonna see my screen very well. But I've been on Canva, right? Let's see. Let's make sure that you can see me and I can see you. So I've been on Canva, and I can move my screen. I've been on Canva. Last week, I can't show you the date I did this on. But I was like, can you read that? Okay, is it backwards? It's backwards for me. Is it backwards for you? Probably not. It says, let's work. So I've been thinking about doing like work sessions. But I don't work from home too much. I work from my office. And it's a co-working space. So it might not be the best thing to do, but we can figure out a way to make that work. So I'll probably do that. And I'll need to figure out how to not broadcast some of my private conversations. So I mean, if I'm having a conversation with a client, I don't think it's the right thing to do that you guys hear that. It might be like confidential. But anyway, I created this last week. This was just me sitting here. I was like, I wonder what it's going to be like if I could do some live sessions. So great minds think alike. Great minds think alike indeed. So I like that. So You've encouraged me and you've inspired me to do something, which is what this is about, which is what community is all about. Community is about a great experience, inspiring, motivating, and keeping each other accountable. Let's go. Deanne, you were always amazing, but you're even more amazing now. Brilliant. Oh my goodness. So I have to do it now. So I don't know. I feel like this is some new live experience of Alexander that's coming to the world. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens. But I'll tell you this, YouTube is like my only, it feels like my only creative outlet. In terms of like doing video, photography and thumbnails and graphic design and putting it all in one, and a bit of copywriting as well, because I have to write captions, right? And then think about what I'm going to say, and scripting and public speaking. That's literally putting everything that I'm kind of good at into one bubble and calling it YouTube Live. What an amazing thing to do. And it brings me so much joy. It brings me so much energy. Like honestly, you should have seen me before. I was like, I'm a bit tired, you know? Maybe I should have a quick nap this afternoon. Do you ever do that? Are you working from home? You guys work from home? Do you have naps? Do you have lunchtime naps? Does anyone have lunchtime naps or afternoon naps when you should be working and you book in your calendar and you're like not available between this point because you've got a meeting with yourself in your bed in the afternoon? Honestly, sometimes those afternoon power naps that you get 10-15 minutes, they are underrated. I wasn't one to do this because I often feel like after a nap I feel a bit more tired. So I think after a nap I probably need to do like jumping jacks or something to get my body back up again. But there was this one time I had a headache, I was really tired, and I fell asleep for like 5 or 10 minutes. And then after, I was so refreshed. I couldn't believe it. Like, this is not something that I would normally do. So I don't know. Do you guys have afternoon naps? Do you guys have afternoon naps? Or not? I'm not gonna tell your managers because I don't know them. But yeah, afternoon naps are a good thing. Listen, I'm gonna do some work. Should I keep it on? I've got some music going. Deanne, can you tell me? Can you hear this music? Actually, if I can get a better quality sound coming through my mic, my phone, that would be really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna do some work for a few minutes and then I'm gonna head out. But if you're on, thanks for joining. And then I'll head out after. Oh my gosh, do you know what I could do? I could work, keep my phone on live, and just go about my business and just chat with you all the way. Maybe next time I'll do that. I don't know if I'll do that this time. Trying to make sure you see what I'm doing. So at the moment, actually, I'm just... So we've got a task to write a bunch of blogs for SEO and domain authority. And what we're really looking at doing is trying to find ways for people to find us. So I've just written like a little... Well, I wrote a brief yesterday, but I'm putting it in a format that could be understood by the content writers. So I'm gonna create a video of how to do this task or whatever. So I've got a spreadsheet where they can log what they've done and links to the blogs and that kind of stuff. But I'm just gonna do a video to say, this is what you do, this is how you do it. And I'm doing this in a way that I don't have to do it again. So while we've got a content manager who's amazing, and she writes copy and that kind of stuff, we also now have someone who is writing blogs. They're writing blogs for us, and in the future we might have someone else to write blogs, or we might have more blog writers. So instead of me having to speak to these people, or someone else from the team having to speak to these people individually, we can just say, here's how you do it, here's a video that shows you how to do it, and then someone comes along, we can say, watch this. The conversation can be a little bit shorter, rather than me, who's just one person, having to speak to multiple people, repeating myself multiple times. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. So I've done the brief, so I can send them this link. This link is going to be all. This link is always going to be here, and they could find out how to do certain things, make sure I'm in shot. And I'm going to do a video and put the video in this sort of content brief. Once that's done, it's done. It means that any new content writers we have, they know what to do, they know how to follow. I can just send them here, and it means that I'm not repeating myself. And I think that's great. And that's one of the things that I'm learning as a business owner. So I wouldn't call myself a business owner before, but now I am. Is that actually we need to find ways of doing things a little bit faster. So rather than me talking to someone for half an hour, it might not be the best use of their time, but a 5-minute video will actually be much better. But of course, I'm always available to talk to someone if they need help, if they need to brainstorm or anything like that, or if there's any bottlenecks. So, yeah, I'm learning, I'm sharing, and I'm growing. It's all the way around. Learning, growing, sharing. So I'm going to do that video quickly, and then I need to head out. No, hi, Othniel, pausing. I'm actually setting up a workflow for blog writers so they could see um, the process for writing blogs, writing content, SEO, that kind of stuff. I want to do a video, but I don't think I've got time to do it. So I'll try and do it in 1 or 2 minutes, but I don't want to rush it. So, and I need to go in a little bit. But yeah, it's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, what did you say? What did you say to the poll? Can I view it? How do I view it? Yes, give me more. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Pause. I see why you said pause there, mate. Yeah, bro. You know, it's all good, man. So, I don't think I have time to do this. I spent too much time on the live, and now, well, to be honest, I could send out the information of how to do the blogs without doing the video, but the video is just sort of a nice touch. Go on, let's do it. I'll do a quick video. Hi, so great to have you on board. Really appreciate your willingness to write some blogs and being a part of the team. So I'm just going to quickly show you two things. The brief of what to do and also how to upload the blogs, just in case you don't know how to do it. So firstly, I've created this brief here. Let's see if you can see it. I've created this brief and it's got some information which we would have discussed already, like our objectives, what the outcomes are, our target audiences, the categories of blogs, and what to do, and some tips. So number one tip actually before you get started is to look at the categories down here, but then also try to find out what people are searching that's related to our business and what we're offering as well. So that would be quite useful, but also check out some of our competitors to see what they're writing about. Not necessarily to copy, but just to get an understanding of what we are after. So if you are uploading a blog, the first thing you need to do is you need to sign in. When you sign in, you will land on this page, a dashboard. It's very simple. Go to posts, add a new post. I'm assuming that you may have, if you're writing the post in WordPress, then cool. If you are writing in Word or some text editor and you're uploading here, then also cool. So add the title and actually, you know what? I don't like this new layout, so I think I have to do a new video. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a new video. Well, if you wanted to, you add a title and then you can add a block, which is like a paragraph. So you can type the paragraph or type it in there. But what's most important actually is this section in terms of SEO, right? We need to come down here and write in this excerpt section just the meta description. So you know what meta description is, so you put the meta description here, and that's going to help with SEO, it's going to help with us being found on Google and stuff like that as well. And that's pretty much it. Once you're done, then don't publish, please, but actually save as a draft. Yeah, so it should be saved automatically, but you should say save draft, and then once you're done, then go back to this Google Sheet, which the link is in here, as you can see. Go back to this Google Sheet and select the category from this list. If the category isn't there, then add it, the title of the blog, and create a link to the blog as well. So you can get the link to the blog from WordPress, of course. And then say which product or service it relates to. Click that, done that, this saved automatically, that's all good. So once that's done, we are good to go. We'll come in, we'll review it once it's done, and then we'll hit publish if all is well. So thanks again, looking forward to seeing some of your amazing work, and we will speak soon. Okay, cool. So I just did a video of like how to upload the blogs, and yeah, once that's done, I literally probably shouldn't have to do it again. I might have to redo that video, but once it's done, if we have any new blog writers within this specific kind of product that we're doing, where it's like for SEO purposes, I can just say, hey, welcome on board, glad to have you on, here's everything that you need to know in a document. And then also, if someone else comes in, I can get someone to do it. So Othniel, who's like our CMO, he can say, oh, we need some new SEO writers, some blog writers. Cool, here's the process, here's the link, go do it, like someone else can do it, you know? So it just makes things a little bit more efficient rather than having a half-an-hour conversation with loads of people, taking up their time and my time when they could have been writing, you know? I know how people feel about meetings. Like, I like meetings, I like talking to people, but some people just want to get on with it, and that's cool too. So I hope you've enjoyed this live. It's been really cool. In usual Alex fashion, it's random. So I think I'm going to do some more, I think I'm going to do some more of these lives, actually, like afternoon check-ins, let you know what I'm up to, let you know what it feels like to create a process and to go from business owner to CEO. So I have this thing, right? I was a freelancer, sole trader. I was a freelancer, sole trader, and now I'm learning to be a CEO, learning really what it really means to have a business that can run without me, and that's the goal. So hopefully we get there really, really soon. It's all about personal development and process that increases progress. I like that off me. Process increases progress. Peace. I hope you guys have a good afternoon and see you tonight on the live. If you're joining, we're talking about community. So see you later. Have a good one. Now, how do I end this? It's over here. See you later. Peace out, guys.